Hey, what's going on, everyone? For all those who may not know who I am Reverend J. And this is my co-host, my little sister, Joy.
Hey guys.
And this is our show, Let's Talk About It. And guess what? Today, we are going to talk
Talk about
about it.
it.
What the heck? Yes. We're gonna talk about the slap today.
The slap heard across the world.
Yes. Yo,
I knew nothing about this, guys, until this morning when I'm getting ready for work. Josh texted me like, Joy, did you see it? And I'm like, did I see what? He was like, the punch. I'm like, what punch are you talking about? He's like, Will Smith. I'm like, Will Smith. Then he was like, Chris Rock. And I'm like, Chris Rock? I'm like, what, they got into a fight? He's like, they should have. And I'm like, what are he talking about? So I was like, you know what? Let me go on YouTube and see what's going on. And I seen it. I said, you got to be kidding. I had to watch it 2-3 times.
That was not planned because he reached way.
Yo. He reached back.
Chris Rock even stumbled a little bit.
How and why is this man out here smacking another? But the good thing about it, he smacked the right one. Because if it could have been, this could have gone totally different. Totally
doubt.
Different. Thank God he smacked the right one that day.
Yeah, if he'd have smacked a different black guy.
Yeah, it would have went y'all would have seen a black screen and it like, due to technical difficulties, the Oscars will have to resume in 5 minutes. We want to thank you all for watching our lovely award show. It goes straight to commercial. Ain't no way.
So Joy, what you think? Do you think that joke was warranted, a smack on national television?
Absolutely not. This ain't got nothing to do with the joke. Let me tell you what this got to do with. First off, I've been in church a long time, right? Y'all ever seen like mothers of a church and they don't like the ushers or they don't like the first lady, and the first lady or the usher that they don't like get up and say something and they're just like, That's what she gave, right? Because Will Smith laughed too. And I understood it because she do have the buzz cut and she was wearing the army green. So why not G.I. Jane? I get it.
I get it too.
You know what? Everybody got it because everybody laughed. Everybody chuckled. Because it's like, okay, she's going for the G.I. Jane look. This has to do with Will Smith's ego. His manhood has been so oh my gosh, she done Kardashian this man, y'all. I swear, I wouldn't be surprised if today Will Smith is walking around with I know they did last summer boots on. If he out here and he gonna be writing tweets to different people now. Because my thing is, dude, where was that energy when this woman was sitting here recording how she's telling you she had an entanglement with not even with just a regular dude, with one of your kids' friends. She had a whole entanglement while your son was having a sleepover, my dude. And you mad at Chris Rock? And not only that, I look further, was Regina Hall, right?
King.
No, Regina King wasn't the hosting. Regina Hall was.
Oh, yeah.
And Regina Hall was calling up all of the bachelors. And she said, and she called Will Smith's name. She's like, I know you married, but I know Jada gave you the okay to come on. Because everybody know your marriage is open. Your marriage is a joke. Like, everybody can play in it. But now we can't talk about your wife look like G.I. Jane, my dude. You gonna smack somebody, my dude.
You can tell her to keep your wife's name out of our mouth. I'm like, she puts it. I'm like,
you can talk about a man being up in your wife, but we can't put her name in our mouth. I'm just saying. For those, and then you're gonna tell me a lot of Gayle King talk about, no, we don't have infidelity. Oh, so what you call it? Oh yeah, then what's that? What other type of terms are y'all trying to give this stuff to make it seem like we don't have infidelity in our marriage. We have never had infidelity in our marriage. I'm like, my dude, we seen you crying on a red table. Like, you was upset, my dude. You don't get upset like that. This man went into your wife, however he went into. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't get an invite to that show. But we know she was entangled, and I'm thinking she's entangled, like, you know, all like this and that. Did that door open by itself? It just entangled. Right? She's all entangled and, you know, doing all of that.
Yeah.
Right? And to the point where she was so entangled that we all knew that what we were talking about, because even he clarified, like, Jada, it wasn't entanglement. You were sleeping with the boy. And she's like, well, call it what you want. It was entanglement. And he's like, okay. I've never known of an entanglement to be like that, but okay.
And so she had sex with this man. Many people agree with me. I'm like this. Chris Rock is not the one that needed to be smacked.
Most definitely not.
The one that needed to be smacked is the one that was having an entanglement with you.
You know what I'm saying? The one that had my thing is not even that he was just having an entanglement with him. Because having an entanglement is one thing. But my thing is, not only did he sleep with your wife had him on a red table talk, which is hosted at your home, which I know all your money pays for that home. So this man had sex with your wife, then was able to come back to your house to talk about, the type of relationship that they had and how he was so much of a drug addict, and he stopped because Jada called him and told him how much she loved him and he needed to stop harming himself. So he stopped doing drugs because of that. So this woman confesses on red table talk at your house with the man that she was sleeping on you with. And you got selfies with this dude. I'm like, what part of the craziness? And you getting mad because people bringing it up? And you punch this man because he said, oh yeah, well, she looked like G.I. Jane. And I know a lot of people been talking about, oh yeah, well, she has alopecia, Joy. She has alopecia. Bruh, as a person who personally knew someone with alopecia really bad, let me tell you, and all the money they got, we ain't even have to know Shorty had alopecia. She could have got mad wigs made that would look like her real scalp. So don't hit me with that. She wanted that out there. And she wanted to, understand, they could make bald men have waves, my dude. And it looks real. What makes you think we gonna sit up here? We know he got the money. He just got that big check. You know what I'm saying? You could get waves as a dude, as a man. Men feel that way all the time. Like, oh man, I lost my hair, especially if they got some pretty hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I don't even want to hear she had alopecia. She has alopecia. I know people, and trust me, and they wore wigs, okay? And that was back then. Now some of these wigs are undetectable. So I know she could get some. So I'm just like, he was just upset because he laughed and he knew it was funny because he probably thought about it too when she walked out the room. He probably just like,
he looked at her.
And she just like,
let me go smack Chris Rock.
You know what I'm saying? Before I get smacked, she already caught me laughing. Now I gotta go beat somebody else up so I don't get beat up when I get back home. That's what that was. Wrapped up with a bow. That's what that was. Oh, she saw me laughing. Let me go punch you in the face.
I'm like, yo, no, look at this. On a serious note, I think, and I'm like, yo, you guys are too rich to be fighting. I mean, smacking somebody. Come on, man. Come on, like Steve Harvey said. Steve Harvey said, this is what should happen. She took him back in the press room, told him how he felt. And if he wanted to, slap him then. Because he said, Steve Harvey said, I'm like, quote, Steve Harvey said that Will Smith knows that Chris Rock was not able to really slap him back on national television.
No.
He knows this. But if you take him back, with you guys alone,
you ain't gonna smack him there.
Never know. You probably smacked him. He probably smacked you back. We never know.
We'll never know. We never know.
I never know. And plus, again, I know that I heard on I've been listening to all the different commentaries, and sad to say, a lot of women are defending him. I'm like, yo,
that's because they think he's defending his wife. That
is not called. Look at this. Let me share with you. People are getting shot over bowling balls.
True.
They're dying over bowling ball because somebody don't learn how to control their mouth. It happened a couple weeks ago.
Emotions.
This woman got shot because she was arguing with a dude over a bowling ball.
Over a bowling ball.
That's not even hers.
That didn't even belong to neither one of them. It belonged to the bowling alley. Like, bro, this ain't even your ball. You ain't even pay for it.
Yo. I'm like, we see. So to me, this event, what he did was a poor taste of character because again, we're teaching people. Come on, you're both millionaires. You both got balling. You could have handled this so much differently. It could have hurt your feelings. You could have laughed it off like you did, and then when you got to the back room and say, you know what, I ain't like that, Chris. I need you to apologize.
Exactly. That would have been perfect. Yeah. For you to be like, because my thing is, she wasn't mad at that. She's mad at Chris because when she wanted to boycott the excuse me, y'all, I just burped. When she wanted to boycott the Oscars years ago, he was hosting it. And he said, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. Like Rihanna's Fenty panties. I wasn't invited. You can't boycott nothing you were invited to.
He's correct.
She's mad at that. That's why she was upset. She didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. So she rolled her eyes. She caught Will laughing. Will got caught laughing. And then he realized, dang, they paying to us. So they seen me laughing. They seen her getting her feelings. Let me get up here and try to save any bit of my manhood. But you made yourself look even more like a joke. Because it's like, dude, we didn't know nothing about y'all relationship. We just knew that y'all got married. Y'all be on the red carpet. Y'all do what y'all do in Hollywood. We've heard rumors, but nobody's ever really admitted to anything. And so we just thought of it as, okay. She came out here, started telling people, oh, me and Will have problems. Oh, I have entanglements. Oh, there's plenty of times I thought that maybe I could be a lesbian. She the one who had these conversations. We didn't come to her asking her. She came up with this stuff as all the topics that could be talked about. She the one talked about your personal. And my thing is, Will, the reason why she made you look like a sucker is because any woman don't the Bible say a woman is a man's glory or something like that? Mm-hmm. A man's wife is his glory. Meaning is that the way she conducts herself shows who you are as a man. I have never seen a man who has a loving, respectable, has a wife talk about their infidelities. I don't care if everybody else is talking about it.
Oh no,
she gonna hold it down. She ain't gonna talk about it. She ain't gonna downplay her husband in any type of way. She's not gonna make it seem like, oh yeah, well, he's less of, the dude I used to talk to, or that was a good friend of mine who was a hood dude, and Tupac. He's a chump. Exactly, Tupac. She ain't gonna make other people feel that way. She gonna make everybody feel like, oh, my man is the man. Whether she feel like that in behind closed doors or not. So it made he look like you look like a chump because you still with this chick. She's Kardashian you. She is Kardashian. The way y'all say the Kardashians get these they get men. And then after these men leave them, they ain't never the same. They rap tight. They turn into women. They do all types of stuff because whatever it is that goes on in their house, it's like little teacup, and they just sitting around here just stirring, and you just sit around here drinking tea all day, and next thing you know, you're in the second place. Yeah, that's what's happening with Will Smith. I'm like, it's 30 years of a life of a career that you built. And you're going to throw it away because a dude said your wife looked like G.I. Jane. And my thing is, she did. She looked like
Look at this. People keep saying he should never said a joke. I'm like, he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. That's what he was doing
to everybody. If one thing, if the only person you talk about was her, I'm like, well, you deserve that smack.
But he came out talking about a bunch of people.
Equal opportunity.
He came out talking about people already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And my thing is, Will Smith's supposed to be a comedian.
So I know, man.
I don't get mad at another comedian for doing what comedians do. You all people should know what comedians do. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? But you trying to save your man. I get you trying to save your manhood because she took it. And guess what? And another reason why I'm mad at Jada, let me tell you, I'm mad at Jada Because I know if I see my man, and remind you, my man is from Philly. And trust me, this man is crazy. He is. He is crazy. But when I know he about to get there, guess what? I'll be the first one like, nah, babe, chill.
Yeah.
Chill. And that's what she should have done.
Yeah.
If you're talking about you gonna be a wife, you already embarrassed him. You don't let him go up there and possibly sacrifice everything he don't work so hard for because you and your feelings. As soon as you see him getting up walking, you should have been like, babe, Will, come on, babe. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. Now that would have gave me mad props for her. I'd have been like a round of applause because that's what a real woman does.
Well, I mean, just for the sake of blackness, you guys have arrived. You both have arrived. We get enough of that. Us being stereotyped by people who fight in the streets, can't hold our temper. Come on, man. You guys should be. If anybody should be bigger than this,
yeah, should.
Well, you Will Smith, because Chris Rock didn't do anything. He just took that.
But I gotta give it up to Chris though.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to Chris because I guess it takes a certain type of man.
Could you imagine what was going through Chris Rock's mind? He
was shocked. He got smacked so hard, but he took it though. Yeah. He took it. He was just like, did he? He had to think about it because I was like, a little bit. He said, "Oh." Like, because he was just sitting here like, look at this. Now look at this. I've been snubbed before. Somebody, I think very young. Somebody just punched me. What happens if a grown man comes smack you now?
Say again.
What happens if a grown man comes smack you now? What would you do?
Out of the blue?
Out of the blue. Say you talking and he was just like, yo, and he just walk up to you just like, yo, I told you I don't like what you saying.
Well, it depends. Depends.
It depends. Look, I don't care why you smack me, how you smack me. We could be in front of Obama and Michelle. Okay.
Let's talk about that. Now, different people have different temperaments. So, it depends. Depends on where I'm at.
A grown man, Josh.
It depends.
In public.
It depends.
Josh, if I see you let a grown man smack you, I'm smacking you.
No, it depends.
I'm like, Josh, you know what? I'm going to smack the fire for allowing another man to disrespect you.
Like Chris Rock did. Chris Rock said, hold on a second. He got hit
he's like, I got
it depends. If you're just out of the blue, of course, I'm get my bearings and do what's going on, and go at it. But
Josh, you don't let nobody smack you.
No, nobody's gonna smack me. I'm just number one.
But what if somebody did? Obviously, people out here just smacking people. It happened on national television. That means it could happen because people gonna be thinking, "Oh, I can get away with smacking somebody in the face."
Oh, somebody smack me, I'm getting back. I may not get back to that. I said, "No, you got that one. You got that one."
You gonna let somebody walk? You better than me.
They won't for a while.
Josh, you better than me. You better than me, because trust me. And I'm a woman.
But no, to tell you the truth, different people had different responses.
I get that.
Like I'm sure. Look at them. I gotta say again. Suge Knight, Chris Rock. Suge Knight was hosting the show, and Will Smith walked up to him and smacked him.
It would have been lights out for everybody because Suge Knight probably pulled out a gun and started blasting everybody. We'd be doing a memorial for Will Smith right now.
Yes.
But that's totally different because Suge Knight's he's more of a gangster, more of a thug, and that's not Will Smith. Will Smith's not a thug.
No.
Which is why I'm not even understanding how you just walking up to people
because
people.
He knows Hollywood. He know Chris Rock is Hollywood. He know Chris Rock is not going to do anything like in the middle of a show.
They better than me.
Now look at this. If they're saying that Chris Rock is not pressing charges, now if he'd have smacked me, I'd have been. If Will Smith would have smacked me, I'd have been on the floor.
If Will Smith would have smacked,
I'd have like, yo. It feels like a lawsuit.
That tastes like 50 million right there. Thank you, Will and Jada. That tastes like a good 50 million, 75 million right there. Oh God. I'll be drinking juice all day.
Pastor Donnie Claiborne said, "I'm not letting nobody slap me."
That's right, Pastor. You don't let nobody slap you. The devil is a lie.
No, not get me wrong. You know, again, I've had people get in my face. I have people like as a pastor, as a business owner. I have
You
people get in my
had people
face.
as a pastor get in your face?
People, yep. People got loud, but guess
Who
what? I
got
got
in your
loud
face
back.
as a pastor?
Say again?
Who got in your face as a pastor?
They didn't get in my face. They got loud though, and guess what? I got loud back. You know, then you know, they knew.
I was about to say.
You see, with me, it's not gonna get that far. If we get that far, somebody throwing hands, it's done deal. I have an excuse.
Josh was like, nah. I look at my papers.
I go right to the course. You know what? I have some PSD. When it hit me, I had a flashback. I was in the military, and I just
Josh like I was taking my meds, but then I ran out of my meds. So when they got me the day I ran out my meds.
Listen, I think Tracy said this. Tracy said he probably thought he didn't know. He probably thought no. Let me see here. I'm trying to see a comment.
What comment? Let me see. Let me see.
I'm trying to see she had a comment earlier.
Well, I know she said she didn't think Chris Rock knew she had alopecia. I didn't know. I had to really look into it.
He didn't know. He didn't know. Charlamagne talked to Chris Rock afterwards, and he didn't know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying though, man, you know, but on a more educational part, we are Black men in America. We got to show right now. We have Black young kids just fighting, popping off. We have to show young kids that there's a better way to resolve issues than violence. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, and that could have been a good opportunity to show a young kid that you can be, you know, be embarrassed and not result the violence.
What are you embarrassed about?
I don't know. I don't know what you're embarrassed about. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
What are you embarrassed about? Because whatever was said was not something that was malicious. Now, if he would have said something like, oh, Jada, you here with Will? I thought you'd be with August by now. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd have been like, okay, Will. If he would have went up smacked him, then I'd be like, all right. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I'm like,
that's totally like disrespectful. But he said, and the thing about it, it's not even like G.I. Jane is a bad comparison. It's not like it's something negative or anything like that. Like G.I. Jane was beautiful in the movie, and Jada looked beautiful last night.
Yes, definitely.
So my thing is, where's the problem?
Yeah, I don't know. I just
that's his ego. His ego, Will, your ego showing. You might want to cover that up.
Oh, Pastor Donnie Clever said, here's the problem. How are you going to laugh at the joke, then respond with that reaction? I agree.
Exactly.
I agree. I'm like, and again, you know, you gonna be two-faced. You're gonna laugh at first at 1 minute, and then gonna try to slap a nigga. It's like, and again, you know, I'm like this. Steve Harvey said, you should have went to the back, talked to him, and then if you want to slap him, then slap him. But I promise you, he probably would slap you back too.
But the thing about it was, he wasn't gonna have no reason to slap him, because if he would have said like, look, yo, my dude, just going forward, you know, just so you know, she has alopecia and she's really struggling with it. Yeah. So going forward, you just never make any, and I guarantee you, Chris Rock probably have been like, oh, really? I apologize. I didn't even know. And he probably would have went up and apologized to Jada. But like I said,
and then he probably could have made a public apology on TV saying, I didn't know. So I apologize for that joke.
Let's get to the public apology. Will Smith should have apologized when he accepted his thing, talking about, oh yeah, I want to apologize to my colleagues and to the Academy. You didn't smack them.
Nope.
You smacked this brother over here for doing what he does, which is, that's like me smacking you for rapping. You out here, you start rapping and somebody walk up to you and smack you in your face, talking about, I just don't like that song. That song's offensive to me. Because you were talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I want to smack you in your face. You'll be looking at you like, yo, this is what I do. How you gonna smack me for what I do? How you gonna smack Chris for what he does? He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
He goes out there and he talks about people. He's been doing this for years. It's not like he just started to do this that night. He's been doing this for years. And all of a sudden,
he been talking about y'all for years. Even
for years.
When he was at the Oscars and
when you wasn't at the Oscars.
What you get mad about?
And now all of a sudden you want to get tough and you want to smack him because your feelings are hurt because your wife done made like your wife done.
I'm like this, yo. I'm still fact. If you want to smack somebody, go do that. Smash your wife. That's all I'm saying.
And my thing is, you ain't even got to smack that dude because y'all was taking pictures already. Y'all was already taking pictures. Y'all was a big happy family where everybody already know the cat's out the bag. Look, my thing is, you should have talked to your wife before she even had that. Since you trying to make it seem like, oh, well, me and my wife, we don't have secrets. We tell each other. Well, you should have told her, look, that's not acceptable. I don't care what else you talk about at that red table talk, but you ain't gonna be talking about you sleeping with this little boy. And I got pictures with him and everything else.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. He could have said worse. I agree.
Absolutely.
Tamara Carter said he could have said worse. Delayed reaction, straight up ego tripping. I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
His ego is hurt. His ego is bruised. And my thing is, he should have just played look. Jade already gave us a picture of you being this phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
That she really don't respect as a husband. So she just with you because of y'all kids and whatever y'all built together. So y'all are family. When she say we don't really prescribe to marriage in the or the regular way. We're more just like we're like family. We're always going to be family. So she already drew this picture. We already know, Will, you the sucker in this.
Yeah,
we get it. But we respect you. We was loving you like, yo, he the sucker, but he's so nice. Yeah. We'll go and get people extra money when they doing roles with him. Will does all this great stuff. We'll still take care of her, even though she bashing her. We like, yo, that's admirable in some way. We were looking at you, Will, like, yo, you know what, Will, keep going. I don't know what you're going to get when you die, but God got to have maybe a ring for, a good job. Maybe you get a nice pair of shoes or something. I don't know what God got for you up there. I know y'all don't believe in Jesus, so I doubt you going into the gates of heaven. But he might have like something like for all of your pain and suffering. And you probably just threw it all away, bro. For G.I. Jane joke, my dude. You could at least got some sunglasses or something. God pray had like a pair of sunshades for you, so when you go down to hell, your eyes ain't the first thing to go up in flames. God pray has something for you. But now you threw it away for a G.I. Jane joke, my dude. And now you like looking like a whole joke, especially and maybe not to everybody, but for real thorough men, trust me, I've been around real thorough men all my life. Real thorough men, that's not how they operate. Okay? Because they ain't gotta try to show both out in front of everybody because they silence speaks enough.
Of course.
They silence is golden. Real thorough men.
There are many men that said, no, what, yo, that was just I was out of line. I mean, men, and it's sad to say, again, women are promoting this black violence. We need to stop it, man. We have enough of that going on already. Mm-hmm. Our young kids just get upset, shooting somebody, punching somebody, kicking somebody. Black on black, black on black. Whether black on black, black on white, black on Chinese, it doesn't matter. We need to demonstrate especially on higher levels of you guys are more in the spotlight. You guys could have done that better. Somebody could have taught a lesson. Look at this. People don't listen to what you say. They listen, they watch, they listen to what you do. Yeah. So again, I just think that's a very missed opportunity. And don't cry to me about those afterwards. Gonna say, oh, I'm crying. Somebody defending my family. Come on, man. Yeah,
like you defending your family. You should have thought about that when she's telling everybody she sleep with that little boy. That is disrespectful, not to you, but to your kids too, because that was one of your kids' friends.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Where's the respect? Why you ain't checked that shit before?
I'd have defended my family by not letting her come on TV and talk about it.
Exactly. I would have protected them. I would have protected my kids' sanity, my sanity, our image that we built. I guarantee you won't ever see Michelle up there talking about Barack and talking about what Barack did and how he is and how he not and da-da-da. Even when she started going on that tour about I'm a single mother. I guarantee you that was the last time she said that. They was like, we'll handle whatever else we got to handle at therapy, but you ain't about to be out here on no, let's get Barack. Let's try to play Barack. She got over that real quick, but it's just a thing of you gotta, as a woman, as much as women, and I get women, y'all like, men need to protect Black women, this and that, blah and blah. Yes, but you cannot continuously degrade and disrespect a Black man, especially your Black man, who is the leader of your house. At least he's supposed to be the leader, even if he's not. Act like he's the leader of your house. Let everybody else think he's the leader of your house. You don't do a man like that, because men, they live off of that. They breed off of their egos. And my thing is, somebody should have told her that. All of these people that surround her. I know Denzel had to go and probably tell her after Will went over there crying, like, yo, when he walked over to Jada and sat down, he had to be like, yo, shorty, you gotta get this brother together, yo. You got him out here look like a whole sucker. I know Denzel was just like, you know what I'm saying? Denzel had to tell him, like, you know what? We ain't fall on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock fell on us. Get it together. Kiss this brother. Tell his brother he's great, so that he can feel better about himself. Because this stuff I hear, this ain't gonna work. I would see. Will need a good sister. I'm about to inbox Will.
Yeah, inbox.
I gotta DM him. I gotta be like, brother, I'll come over to my house. We need to get you together, because you out here.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I'm just saying that whole thing, man, was crazy, man. I mean, just it was a bad display of how real men should be handling their disagreements. And we missed the great opportunity. Will Smith missed a great opportunity. And then the sad part about it, I think Will Packard was the producer of the Oscars.
He put it all together. It was and Black women put it together. Like, this was supposed to be his night. I guarantee you they probably gonna look like, this be the last night y'all get together and think y'all can come over here and make our Oscars into the Source Awards. The devil is a lie. Y'all go back over there to the Source Awards and do what y'all do over there.
We gotta, again, African Americans, we gotta represent better. When I was in the military, I always told my soldiers, African American soldiers, I had both soldiers, African American and white Caucasian. Always told my African American soldiers, hey guys, you got 3 strikes against you already because you're Black. Don't do anything stupid, because as soon as you do something stupid, they're going to try make an example of you. And that was true then. Stop it. And it's still true now. We see a lot of our Black artists, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson. I mean, every one of our Black entertainment people, they
Michael Jackson's Black. It's like, y'all just playing. I love Mike. I'm just like, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
When they kept driving back and forth the court, they tried to show him you're still Black, Michael.
You come with that Captain Crunch jacket on if you want to. You're still Black.
You can dance on top of the hood if you want to. You're still Black. They show OJ, you still Black.
Yep.
You may be blind, but you're still Black. Man,
that's so sad. All about legends.
But I ain't great class. But these are thoughts. Hey guys, we just want to talk about the slap last night. Thought it was hilarious. Again, I think we as people together, we must raise the consciousness of not just the world, but our children. Our children are watching us.
Right.
How our children and their children are watching how we handle things. So whenever we get into positions of power, position of influence, we should strive to do things on a higher level, so that our kids will strive to do things on a higher level also.
Absolutely.
Any last words, Joy?
For the women out there who have men, make a conscious decision to continuously build your men up, because whatever was shown last night, I don't even think that was Will Smith. That was Will Smith ego in full force. All of his emotions, him feeling like he had to prove something to whoever. I don't know. I think they need to just go to therapy, get off that red table talk, and go to see a real therapist and talk and figure their stuff out in private.
They need to shut that red table down.
You ain't never lied. That red table should mean stop.
I know. Deal in the interview. He said my wife would never bring me onto the red table. Neither the kitchen table either. Talk about.
You said what? Who said what?
He said my wife would not bring me to a red table or the kitchen table.
Who said that?
D.L. Hoogley.
D.L. Hoogley said my wife ain't gonna bring me to the red table now, nor the kitchen table.
He said my wife would never bring me to the red table nor the kitchen table to talk about.
Look, I don't think most women would be proud. And I was even shocked about that. Like, be proud about cheating, having a whole entanglement #affair, and could talk to your man about it. And she didn't even seem like she was remorseful. She just like, oh, it was an entanglement. Oh. And I'm just like, dude, you just gonna sit there? You are supposed to be I Am Legend. Right now, you looking like I Am Sucker. Okay? I don't know what I'm watching right now. Like,
oh, man.
What's going on? Don't let this woman do that to you. I know you love her, but don't let nobody love you to where you looking stupid now. You got kids with this woman. And you have 2 sons. You have a daughter. But she don't want to get married to a man, I don't think. I think or she might want to get married to a man or whatever they got going on over there. Women, respect your men. Like, don't talk down to them. And the most you can do, let me tell you one thing. I know couples who go in and behind closed doors and call each other all types of stuff. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that you should be saying anything that's below the belt. I think that's just not a wise thing to do. Other people may disagree because they might be like, well, if you love somebody and y'all 100 with each other, you should be able to say whatever. The devil is a lie. You say some things, and some things you say, you can never take back.
Yeah.
But what you don't do, I don't care how upset you are. I don't care how hurt you are. I don't care how bad the situation may seem. Don't you ever, ever, ever disrespect him in public. Because when I tell you, that cuts a man to his core. And it's really hard for them to recoup after that. So whatever you do, women, don't do that. Men, learn how to manage your emotions and learn how to handle things on a man-to-man basis. Boys fight. You expect boys to be out in the street fighting and everything else. The only time you should be fighting if you have to defend, meaning somebody's breaking into your home and they trying to rob you or rape your wife. Or do something crazy like that. Then I can see you putting hands on them. Other than that, you're supposed to be bigger than that. Y'all should know this. Y'all write all these books and y'all do all of these shows. She got Red Table Talk. She over here watching you act like a fool on national television. She ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna say, "Will, baby, no, come on, don't do that." She ain't do nothing. That's not even the type of woman you want by your side. You want a sister that's gonna be like, look, because that's what Kanye needed. He needed somebody when he was acting fool to be like, Kanye, come here. Come here, baby. Come sit down. Let me talk to you. Because that's what real women do. Real women know how to soothe the beast that's inside their man. They know how to rub it and be like, babe, no, it's not even worth it. We know you. I know you could beat him. Oh, trust me, I know. I'm trying to save him. Most women know how to do that. They know how to calm that beast. Don't get with a woman that don't calm the beast, but make the beast even worse. Okay? Y'all don't get with those type of women because they're going to leave you 2 places: broke, locked up, or dead. Now I'm saying broke. I said 2, but that's really like 3. But
like Ray's said, there's a lot of men that are dead.
Because they thought they was trying to defend a woman.
Because they trying to defend a woman and didn't do it smart, didn't do it.
Yeah.
Didn't walk away. You know, sometimes you never know what a person has. You never know how they, so definitely, think before you act. Try to handle things, in a more manageable manner before you become. Right now, there are a lot of people dying just because they react
over stupid stuff because people are crazy.
Bye, guys. We're gonna call the night. See you later. This is Lost Talk About It. We will see you again soon.
Friday, right?
Have a good day.
Are we seeing on Friday? We having a show Friday? No, not this Friday. Oh, no. We'll see you guys soon then. I guess we'll see you guys. About it.
See you.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Be safe and don't let nobody take your joy. See you guys. Bye.